Criminal Minds star Daniel Henney reveals that he was scared by the immense pressure of playing Lan Mandragorian in Amazon's new fantasy series, The Wheel of Time. The 41-year-old actor is mostly recognized for his role in the popular procedural series Criminal Minds. Today we'll discuss why the Criminal Minds star was scared to play this particular role, as well as some minor details that new and old viewers might have missed out on, so stay tuned. Firstly, what differentiates Wheel of Time from other fantasy shows? The narrative style adopted in Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time novels is planned to be brought on to Amazon's TV adaptation, distinguishing it apart from any other previous fantasy shows. Jordan used a unique POV structure to tell the story of the dragon and his many reincarnations, which were present throughout all 14 volumes and the prequel. The main character in the Wheel of Time is Rand al'Thor, yet he's far from the only important character. Moiraine, Lan, Nynaeve, Perrin, Mat, and Egwene are all said to be a part in the main cast in the first season of Wheel of Time, and are prominently mentioned in the books as well. The Wheel of Time will soon be seen in many parts of the world as an ensemble production with a broad and diversified cast of characters. Next, important elements in the book. One of the most prominent aspects of the books is how the plot is delivered from only one character's point of view at a time. This means that readers will follow along with the specific protagonist over several chapters or less. The readers don't know or see what a particular character is going through until the POV transitions from one character to the next. Depending on how this strategy is utilized in Amazon's TV show, it may have an impact on many aspects of the show and its plot. The One Power. The presentation of the One Power is one manner in which it is confirmed to be significant, the name given to the magic that exists in Wheel of Time. How the One Power is described in the Wheel of Time books is primarily determined by who is utilizing it and who is the POV character. First and foremost, it's vital to realize that those who are unable to access the One Power will not be able to see the weaves channeled by the user. In other words, if the POV character is a regular person like Matt Coughlin, he or she will be blind to what's going on. The POV, point of view experience. The fact that men and women have distinct perspectives on the One Power, how their talents appear in the show will be dictated by whether the POV character is male or female. Rafe Judkins, the showrunner of The Wheel of Time, has already stated that this is how the One Power will work in the program. However, so far it's uncertain how far the director is going to push the POV style of narration that was apparent in the novels, because some things may be difficult to transfer from the paper to the screen, and it's likely that there may be some differences. There's a tremendous amount of mystery in the writings because antagonists were hardly ever POV characters, confining the reader's knowledge to the heroes and what they encountered on their adventures. If the series moves in this direction, audiences will be introduced to a wide range of characters, locales, and themes while watching Rand, Egwene, and the others. In any case, using the POV perspective in Wheel of Time guarantees a special fantasy genre experience. So, why was Daniel Henney afraid? Daniel Henney admitted that the weight of his character in the forthcoming Amazon series, The Wheel of Time, scared him. The 41-year-old actor is most known for his role as Matt Simmons on the famous series Criminal Minds, which he played for 49 episodes between 2015 and 2020. During the show's final 3 seasons, Simmons eventually becomes one of the main characters. Now in Amazon's new drama, The Wheel of Time, Henney ventures into a new realm of fantasy. The series is set in a mysterious world where magic exists, but only a select few have access to it. Moiraine, played by Rosamund Pike, is a member of the Aes Sedai, a strong group of sorceresses who can utilize magic. Lan Mandragorian, Moiraine's loyal protector, is played by Henney with Pike. Henney's explanation. Henney told Digital Spy that the part had been on his wish list for a long time and that his character was both inspirational and intimidating at the same time. Henney admits that Lan was definitely a step outside of his comfort zone, and the job presented him with a myriad of challenges. The star expressed his anxiety of having such a major position in such a massively popular franchise, admitting that it was something that scared him a lot. Henney talked about the responsibility of portraying a character with a pre-existing fan base from the novels, and stated that his fear stemmed from why he opted to do it in the first place. The fascination people have with this series is discussed further in this video, explaining why exactly Henney feels like a huge burden has been set on his shoulders. So stay with us because we're going to get into the nitty-gritty details of the show that gave it such a massive fan following around the world. Potential to become an award-winning title. The Wheel of Time is swiftly becoming one of Amazon's most popular titles of the year. Showrunner Rafe Judkins recently stated that he sought advice from Game of Thrones writers David Benoist and Dan Weiss on adapting a pre-existing fantasy setting. The first season of The Wheel of Time has made a few alterations to the original material to allow for more dynamic viewing, but the great production value and picturesque Eastern European locations have made the first 3 episodes quite enjoyable for even new viewers. Since the Amazon show premiered earlier this month, fans of the novels and newcomers alike have been watching and following the storyline religiously. The 2 important characters, Lan and Moiraine. Hennessey's role is one of many intriguing characters in the fantasy series, and his emotional relationship to Moiraine, played by Pike, will keep fans interested in the show's future. Since the Wheel of Time has already been renewed for a second season, Hennessey's Lan may get more chances to emerge in the future. All the more reason for Hennessey to be scared of his character. The Wheel of Time follows Moiraine as she leads a team of 4 young people on a global adventure, convinced that one of them may be the reincarnation of the dragon, character so formidable that they are foretold to either save or destroy the planet. Now for some other Wheel of Time news. The missing Logain gentling moment. According to the Wheel of Time teaser, the program includes a crucial Logain moment not seen in the books, namely the event in which he loses his ability to use the One Power. Logain is one of several Wheel of Time characters that feature in Season 1 of the Amazon original series, played by Money Heist Ivara Morte. Amazon's version of Logain being gentled. Logain was first introduced as a false dragon, or a man who falsely claimed to be the dragon's reincarnation, in Robert Jordan's writings. He described as a man who wields a tremendous amount of control over the One Power, seen as a major threat to the world. That is, until the Aes Sedai arrested him and deprived him of his powers. The show's rendition of the scenario where Logain is brought by cage to the White Tower has been unveiled in official images. Randall Thor first saw the once powerful conqueror at this point in the novels. The Wheel of Time trailer shows him a different light than the novels, implying that the series will relate Logain's narrative in a new way. Logain is seen in the clip blasting his captors with a wave of force while confined behind his cage, which appears to be in some kind of dungeon or jail. The Aes Sedai gather around him and Logain uses the One Power to fight back, indicating that this is the specific moment where he is gentled. Being gentled means a man can no longer connect to the true source and employ the One Power. To put it another way, gentling is what happens if a Jedi in the Star Wars universe loses the Force for good. Lastly, the novel's version of Logain being gentled. Logain was mostly a irrelevant character in the early Wheel of Time books. His name was mentioned frequently, yet he was rarely seen. This is largely owing to the Wheel of Time's point of view storytelling method, which confines readers' understanding of what's going on to the experience of a small number of people. Because Logain only appeared in the presence of Rand and the others a few times in the first few volumes, much of what happened with him was simply discussed by others, not directly investigated. The Aes Sedai were said to be taking him to the White Tower to be gentled during the Eye of the World, and Moiraine said it had already happened in the second book, The Great Hunt. Later in the novel, Edwin and Elaine of Wheel of Time spotted a miserable Logain still reeling from the loss of the One Power. It's fascinating that Logain in the Wheel of Time TV series is moving in this direction. It reveals that the character is more important in the series than he was in the books, something showrunner Rafe Judkins has already stated. That's all for today. Until next time, bye.